What's up, YouTube? What's up, family, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got the famous Dyce Reacts here with me, and today we're going to be diving into Xania Monet. This is our first time. My first time. This is Dyce as well. First time hearing it, guys. We don't know what she's about.
I've never heard her.
You never heard? I've never heard that as well. Somebody requested that song, and well, the name is "How Was I Supposed to Know?" So we don't know her. So for those of you guys who knows more about this than we do, please feel free to leave your suggestions. Engage with the audience because this is what we're about here. So today we're going to be diving into the vocal production, the instrumentation, and what the song is all about. All right, so we want you guys to join us as we dive into that. So without any further ado, let's dive right in.
Didn't walk me down no stairs. Didn't warn me about them boys who wouldn't care. Didn't tell me what a real man sounds like. So I fell for the ones that lied just right. He never pulled my chair or checked my friends. Never showed me what to lose or what to defend. So I chased love with an open wound, looking for something I was never introduced to. Mama did her best, but she can't teach what it feels like when a father speaks. So I took every I love you too deep, even when they only meant it for a week. How was I supposed to know what love looked like when daddy never showed me what felt right? How was I supposed to set the bar when I ain't never seen no man fight for my heart? Now I'm learning through heartbreak, piece by piece, trying to be soft in a world that's been hard on me. I ain't bitter, just broken in places you can't see. How was I supposed to know if he ain't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fatherless
Fatherless.
child, daughter.
fatherless.
And I'm surprised. Is she mainstream or is independent?
I am not too sure. I will definitely depends on how this one goes. I don't know if this one is blocked or if it depends on the copyright. I will dive into some more.
Yeah. But I'm not even talking about I'm talking about is she a mainstream artist
I don't.
or is it she like an independent artist? Because the reason why I say that, because definitely it falls alongside the R&B modern pop sound.
Right, that's what it's. Yeah. Right.
And this is a common theme in terms of young girls having no direction in a fatherless home, making the wrong decisions. But you never hear that in a song.
You never heard
Much
this in a
less
song.
a
Yeah.
mainstream song. That's why I'm doubting this is a mainstream artist. She could be popular, but independent, because that subject matter you don't really hear that in.
You don't
hear that.
hear-
That's the
you
first
see it.
time. I mean,
You see the reality.
the only time you hear those kind of talk is on a podcast or whatnot. But in a song,
In a song.
first time. This is unique.
Yes. Yeah, but what I want to say, but we're gonna go into that like after the song. We're gonna listen to the rest of the song, and then
Okay.
we're gonna dive into
Okay.
just what
Subject
she's saying.
matter.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right, all right.
Teach me. I thought pain was part of being chosen. If he stayed, then the hurt was worth holding. I called settling a sign of love, 'cause I ain't know a man should lift me up. No, you're beautiful just 'cause I'm his. No, I got you when life don't make sense. So I let bare minimum feel like gold, 'cause I ain't know I deserve more to hold. Mama raised a queen with a wounded crown, taught me strength, but I still let love drag me down. 'Cause daddy never gave me that love one-on-one, so I mistook lust for the real one. How was I supposed to know what love looked like when daddy loving me. How was I supposed to know what love looked like when my first man left before I learned to fight? Now I raise my standards like prayers to the sky for the girl I was who needed to know why. I still stumble, but now I see the kind of love that was meant for me. And I'll teach my daughter what he couldn't show, so she'll know.
Damn. That's a powerful song, man.
Yeah.
Powerful song.
Very emotional.
This song speaks for generations.
Yeah.
Not just today.
Yep.
That's a generational
Yep.
song.
And this song definitely resonates. Her vocals,
Yeah.
yeah. But what I want to say is, what I really want to say is, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about my life and people I know, some of my friends I know that that have kids, daughters and sons, and they raised the dad and the mom, and it's just nah. So when you say she's packing kisses, wounds from daddy's kisses, you understand? There's something we always say, a father not being present in a household, it's disaster. But I'm gonna say not all the time, because my mom taught me. You understand? My mom was my dad. My dad wasn't there, and
Daddy wasn't there to change my underwear.
See, and I didn't grow up to be a thug. I don't rob and steal. But I never went through bad relationships. Because my mom she taught me, always go for those who loves you. Don't go for those you love. You understand? So she taught me well. So I don't know. It's probably hurting her that her dad wasn't there for her, and then this is what caused her to do what she did, all the mistakes that she made, the bad relationships and all these things. So I really don't get what she's trying to say. She wants to blame it on her dad not being there.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. What you're saying, it is true. But I'm looking at the coin with many sides, not even two sides. I wouldn't say she actually blaming the mother or the father, but I'm more looking at it. She's saying when her father is not there, how certain structures are not there.
Right.
Because she's saying that a mother can only do so much to tell a daughter what she should do in terms of pertaining to relationship, right? Because the mother is only going to see it from a female perspective and not from a male perspective. Now only the father that can do that, the father that could show her the right kind of man to go for. But if the mother is going for the same kind of man that's not good, there's no way the mother could tell the daughter what she should look for. Because a man, we as men, we go after women, we know that's not good for us.
Right.
We know that. We are creatures. We know sometimes we're not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, a man can easily hold himself accountable, unlike a woman. A woman might make different excuses as to why she's failing at that relationship.
Right.
But a man will say, yeah, she had a big ass, so that's what had him there. Men actually say those things.
Yeah,
for real.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But with women, sometimes they don't want to take the accountability factor, and then they might bullshit the other person, like the daughter or whatnot, as to telling them the truth. But we as men would say, I've heard men say, I don't want my daughter to date any man like me. Plenty of times. You never heard that? I've heard that many times. They don't want to. I've heard many men say that they have told their daughters they don't want to date any man like me, because the men know that they love different kind of women. No man wants that for the daughter. You know what I mean? Even if they themselves like it, to have different. That's what I'm talking about.
I was about to say something. I was about to say something, you know, but I've never heard it.
You never heard that?
No, I've never heard it. I've never heard it. Oh, yeah, people say that depending on the kind of person they are.
That's what I'm telling you.
So
Yeah.
I'm the best guy ever, you know.
Yeah,
so
I know some scumbags. Yeah, so that's why.
I'm the best guy ever, man. Best, you know.
Dr. Doolittle. Dr. Doolittle. Yeah. But I won't say she's blaming anybody. She's just blaming the because, for example, with her son, if the father's not there, the father is the first line of a son supposed to know, have respect for authority. So when the father's not there, and he's raised by the mother, after a certain point, when the child gets at a certain age in terms of the son, the mother can't do anything to that child physically. I'm talking about the male.
Right.
So these are the points where the mother usually has to kick the son out of the home because she can't do anything with him. She can't control him anymore because so that's what happens. And then those guys end up on the streets in gangs. That's how it happens.
This is what I was saying. You understand? I grew up with my mom, and guys, look at that. I'm the best person ever, man. I'm not in no gangs. I don't smoke. You know, I drink a little.
You don't take coke.
yeah. And look at me. Look at my life. You know. So
But I'm pretty sure if you ask your mom, she never wanted you to be a Rasta man. I'm pretty damn sure about that, man.
I realized what she's saying. I understood what she's saying. Like, her dad was supposed to be a role model, you know, and she would have learned a lot from her mom and her dad's relationship.
Yes.
You know, but she couldn't learn anything because if it's a dad that was in the video, they drinking and arguing, so there's nothing you learn from that. So just to praise God that dad wasn't there.
Yes. I mean, no. Because there's a flip side to that. Because if it was toxic, it's a good thing he wasn't there.
He wasn't there. Yeah.
But she's just showcasing that when there is no foundation built on how a relationship's supposed to be for a child, what can she lean on to? Right. She cannot really differentiate until she have to experience it herself.
Yeah.
And then she has to decide what that's good or not good. Because there are people that learn from other people's mistakes. There are people that learn from.
They do. All right, so guys, this is where we come to the end of this reaction. But stick around. We got plenty more coming up for you.
Bangers.
Yeah. And if there are any more songs out like this one or from Xania, Monet, guys, please feel free to leave it in the comment section, and you will definitely check it out. All right.
Like, how about a song that you know your ex went back to her ex? How about a song like that?
You asking me or you asking?
No, I'm asking
you're asking
the audience.
Oh, okay.
Give us a song that your ex went back to an ex after she left you. That's gonna be interesting. Got a lot to say about that.
Guys, please let us know your thoughts on that. Let me know what you think about that, and then we could have a discussion over that. All right, so I'm gonna leave Dyce Reacts link down in my description so you guys can go check him out. He got some amazing contents. He has other channels as well, so you can check him out, guys. And don't forget to share the love. So we're gonna see you back. Stay safe out there, and peace out.
Peace out.